What's the pettiest thing you've done after getting fired? I once worked for a wealthy boss who was only rich because of his grandparents' fortune. The guy was clueless, burned through money like crazy, made the dumbest financial decisions, and had no idea how to actually run a business. I was basically the one keeping the company from falling apart. Problem was, I kept telling him no to his ridiculous ideas. He didn't like that, so I got fired for being too negative. Now, this guy loved to brag about his master's and PhD in economics. He threw those titles around like they made him untouchable, but honestly, he was one of the dumbest people I'd ever met. So I thought, no way did he actually earn those degrees. Curious, I decided to dig into his academic work. I found his master's thesis in the university library. On the second page, I spotted a passage that seemed familiar, no citation. 30 minutes later, I'd found 10 more. His PhD, same story, blatant plagiarism. So I gathered the evidence, took pictures of the passages, and sent an anonymous email to the university. A year later, I heard from former coworkers that he'd lost both titles. He'd exploded when he found out. Turns out, the university investigated and revoked his degrees. To this day, I don't know if he plagiarized on purpose or hired a ghostwriter who didn't care. Either way, I don't regret it. His arrogance got him in the end. Moral of the story, if your old school boss seems too dumb to hold a degree, maybe check their thesis. You never know what you'll find.